welcome back to Afternoon Express and listen to Mzansi throughout the entire show. City, because we're celebrating Africa Day tomorrow. Now, Dumi, this next recipe is, I would like to say, proudly South African?
Yes, I think it is. I definitely like to think it is proudly South African. And funny enough, I only got introduced to it when we made it on the show by Anal. That was the first time. I was like, I didn't even know this was South African.
Well, let's let South Africa in on what we're about to prepare. It's time to color your life and plates with PLASCON. Chefs Clara and Lulu are still in the building, and they're going to show us how to prepare a delicious Sago pudding, because we know that it's at the heart of South African desserts. But this one is a little bit different, as we inspired by 3 unique PLASCON colors. Now, ladies, it already seems like a color explosion here. But just kind of break it down for me. You have decided to go with 3 strong PLASCON colors. Tell me about it.
Yes, so we've got Nomadic Dreams. I'm really excited about that. Not just because of the food, but also because we are just starting to build our home, our family home. And I'm already thinking about the colors that are going to be in the home. And we also have Desert Water. And there's one more, green.
Graceful Green.
Graceful Green.
Yes.
Stunning. Now, ladies, I can already see how it's represented here on the plates. But Dumi, we are celebrating a dessert, which is Sago pudding. Tell us about that.
All right, so Sago pudding is a dessert almost, I like to say, similar to rice pudding, because of how it's made and the fact that it's made in a liquid of either, in our case, we're using milk. So you, in essence, flavor the milk and then add whatever ingredient you're using, which in our case, we're using Sago. But to start by infusing our milk, we've got our milk that's brought up to a boil. And then into that, I'm going to add some sugar. And then I'm going to add a touch of salt, because like we always say, whenever you're cooking with sugar, you just add a touch of salt in there. And then our flavorings come from the spices, which we've chosen to go with the cardamom and the cinnamon. And not only are those spices just perfect themselves, but they also just remind me of the wintry seasons that we're in.
So out here, you get the cardamom actually ground already?
Well, you get it whole, and you can grind
it yourself.
Okay, great.
It's completely where you purchase it, but you definitely can get the options.
Oh, fantastic. We'll definitely be getting some of these Cape spices before we...
Yes, girl.
Definitely here for it. Now, we are celebrating color. How have you ladies been able to celebrate color within your food, especially back home in Zambia?
Oh, we love to, cook with our eyes. Like, we say you eat with your eyes. And so you'll notice both Clara and the Wood Kitchen, in the Black Garlic Kitchen and the Wood Kitchen, when we are plating, we are always thinking of the different colors. So if we're having fish, it's so brown. So we need something green. We need something red, which is the gravy, and then shimmer. So I think Zambians already really look at the coloring as we plate our food. Wouldn't you say so, Clara?
Yes, I believe, because even growing up, our moms, there is no way you can have a plate of pap with beans by itself. Something green has to be there just to, balance the colors and the flavors. So color for us is really a big thing.
Super, super important. I mean, you've already spoken about the fact that you're renovating your home, you're building a home.
Yes.
If I were to step into your home, could I see some of these colors and these light hues represented in the home?
Yes, I mean, you can see some of these colors in my dress. I mean, do I have to?
So not only is it food, it's fashion, it's home, it's all the above.
It comes in everything. I think we celebrate color in our food, in our fashion, and that's who we are. And as Zambians, I think you see it in most of Africa, we celebrate it in what clothes we wear. The print is really important to us,
And Dumi, at the end of the day, this recipe is something that is truly representative of those flavors.
Correct.
And of those colors. If I were to ask you, what is your favorite color? Out of the 3 colors that the ladies have chosen, what would be your favorite color?
Would it be wrong for me to say graceful green because of the outfit I'm wearing today?
Okay.
And also just reminds me of nature. And I've got a green hand with my plants and all of that.
You're a plant
So whenever
mom.
I just see all those different hues of green, and those different levels of green that you can get, it just really is quite exciting.
Stunning. And ladies, you've come all the way from Zambia. What color reminds you of home?
I think I would say the Nomadic Dreams. Well, maybe just because I'm dreaming of home.
Dreaming of the little ones. I'm sure they miss mommy.
Yes. Yes. Both Clara and I are on the phone every morning with the youngest of our two. So we really, really miss home. So I think the nomadic dreams right now is where I'm sort of leaning
towards. I like that. Dumi, how is it going there?
It's going well.
It's thickening up.
It's thickening up the way we need it to.
Okay.
And now because we want the ladies to start assembling their individual Sago puddings, I'm going to start dishing up for them and hoying it into their individual little ramekins. And they're going to start layering it up for us because we have different layers on it. We've got the Sago, which is our nomadic dreams. And then we've got our graceful green, which actually takes the part of, the kiwi, the apple, but mostly, that pistachio color that we've got over there. And then we go back to that desert water, which is represented by the blueberries that we have there and the touch of lavender that we have. So in essence, just layering it up to give you those different colors in one dessert.
And I must say, the colors look so good. The green, amazing.
Right, and listen, Clara, it tastes even better.
Even better.
Now, you ladies are unfamiliar with Sago pudding, no?
Yeah,
yes, this is going to be a first. Honestly speaking, this is going to be quite a first. So just going to go in there with some of the apple, with that
the green color.
Oh,
you ladies layer it up, put it together. I cannot wait till the end of the show where we get to devour this incredible meal. Now head over to afternoonexpress.co.za to get this recipe. James Henry Lee Hunt once said, "Colors are the smiles of nature." And looking at this nature-inspired Sago pudding, I can't help but to smile. Push some boundaries and use color to drive your creativity in the kitchen. Together with PLASCON, we've got this. Join Expresso this autumn for a chance to win one of 6 PLASCON vouchers, each to the value of 5,000 Rand. With nature's own forests, fields and beaches inspiring PLASCON's new color combination. Tell us how you would color your life. Answer our weekly social media question and find the terms on expressoshow.com. So color your life with 5,000 Rand PLASCON paint vouchers to be won this autumn on Expresso.